Welcome to Valley Pulse, TheChad Insights. Today is June 16th, 2026. At the end of the day, we're going over everything that happened within the last 24 hours in the Ohio Valley on Facebook pages. So first things first, Warwood, North 10th Street. Caller reports a party they heard about from another person. They stated there was possible underage drinking in a garage behind a residence. Parents were contacted and en route to come pick them up at 1:27 a.m. That would be pretty much every single weekend when I was growing up in the 80s. Heaven forbid, Karen. All of us back in the 90s and 2000s. Someone didn't get an invite. The caller was mad that they didn't get invited. Gen X here never happened. Tattletale. This young woman did not survive. She leaves behind a family and children who depended on her. Please donate to her to help manage the financial stress his family is going through. Moundsville at 10:59 p.m. A call was received for a 38-year-old female who was choked. She was still breathing, but in distress at the time of the call. When first responders arrived, the female was found not breathing. Life-saving measures were started, and she was transported to Reynolds. Please help this family. They lost the rock to their family. Any little bit of help. Donate to in memory of Shenanigans. Yeah, that's crazy. You just never know. I mean, something as simple as choking or even drowning. I think it only takes like a teaspoon of water to drown. It's sad. It smells like poop near Middle Creek Elementary because it is poop. Caller reports odor of human waste or natural gas. There is a known issue in the creek with a sewer line that they cannot fix at this time. It smells like that almost every day up Shit Creek. This person said up Shit Creek. Your headlines make me laugh. That's horrible. Call the EPA, not the town. It will be fixed in no time. That's the smell of success. Elm Grove Walking Trail. On the walking trail across from 470 ball fields near Chick-fil-A billboard, report of a male down on the ground with vomit on, possibly convulsing. We are out on foot. We took out the post, might be able to drive back here. We are with the patient. PD is being requested. Did they say why we are needed? It's going to be for a possible intoxicated juvenile. Police matter, we are clear. I'm driving up to Bethlehem to see if I can locate the family member. Both units clear. Moundsville, domestic disturbance, Washington Street. Report of an active disturbance going on. I'm still trying to get more information. A resident in the area has a video of the incident. The domestic is actively going on. They are pushing and shoving each other. One of the parties took off on foot. We don't know where they went. The caller is checking the video to try to see which way they went. One male in custody, one female detained. Running info. One female under arrest en route to the building. 5:17 p.m. What are your charges for the male? So I can get the paperwork started. You won't need one for the male. 10-4. So it's not always the male? Elm Grove fight at McDonald's. Report of two juvenile females physically fighting outside in the drive-thru. One party left the other with a head injury. Can you get a hold of Blank and let her know that her son is involved in a physical altercation at McDonald's? Ask her if she wants him to come home. If not, he's going to his girlfriend's house. He is not injured. Is now requesting that she comes to pick him up. 10-4, I'm leaving the building now. Transporting one. Mom is en route to pick up son. I'm guessing the male's girlfriend was one of the females fighting. Warwood. Caller reports their child was walking when a red Mustang stopped. The occupant allegedly got out with a gun, fired 2 shots, put the firearm in the back seat and drove away. At noon, police department talked with the kid. They are waiting in a safe area until units check the area. I have a red sedan I just caught up to. If you can get a description of the person. Caller thinks it was a red Mustang with a little white on. The driver was a white male, no shirt. Both had ski masks on. Police department is knocking on doors of the area to see camera footage. Clearing the area. I think that vehicle just passed me on River Road. You want me to stop it? Just grab the plate off of it. AI info is due to the image used. Marshall County Energy Road, ADO Industries, near the Mitchell plant. Report of a male who fell into a hole and has rebar in his leg. First caller advised he fell into a hole, hit his head on a ladder. Second caller advised he fell from a 50th platform. He is out of the hole at this time. Checking status med flight. En route to set up the landing zone. Route 2 will be shut down if needed. Stand down med flight. Requesting manpower at scene. We're up at the catwalk right now. We just need help getting him down. Patient is in the squad. Transporting. Glendale. Just off Glendale Heights Road. Report of a man in his 70s who fell approximately 8 feet off of a ladder on the cement. He is unable to move. Caller reports he did hit his head en route to the hospital. Benwood, Marshall Street, reports of a female in her 50s with injuries from a fall. So you can send PD. I think she's being combative with them. Police department reports she took something, requesting a test kit. Police department following EMS to the hospital. A seizure was reported to be making her combative. Ohio County, TA truck stop. Report of a female truck driver who was assaulted by another female truck driver. This is going to be stemming from the road rage, lack of communication about the use of the turn signal. Fighting about turn signal. So yeah, that's what looks like everything that happened within the last 24 hours. It's November 18th, 2025, fatal deer attack. But anyways, that's the last 24 hours. Ohio Valley, Sirens, and Shenanigans. Now we're gonna go ahead and read some of what's really going on in Marshall County, West Virginia, and the surrounding area. Quick question for local vehicle owners: if something handed you free professional detail, would you choose it? It's the Black Label Detailing.
My just follow-up would be, how did it work out for the southern coal fields? Quick, boring tax question. They're always quick. You're talking about the difference between, a data center that wouldn't be under HB 2014 and one that would. So I guess, for me to understand a little better, if there was like an 89 megawatt data center complex that was not a microgrid, was not under HB 2014, how much of that tax revenue would go to Tucker County?
High impact data center? Well, I guess you're saying it would not be?
It would be right under 89 megawatts.
Yes, I think, Chris, your traditional tax rules apply in this situation, right?
So what percentage would that be?
Whatever the percentage is right now. If you built a hat factory, it'd be the same application.
So just what would the percentage be, sir?
I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any distinction or there's any apportionment. So I think it's probably all of them. I think it's all the taxes.
Can you just
all of the revenue? Yeah. But again, that could happen today too.
What? Yeah. Sorry, was that 100% was your final answer?
I'm seriously trying to remember. Hold on a second. Hold on. I was not evading your question. I was trying to honestly think if there'd be any sort of if there's any manufacturing or industrial facility where there's any apportionment taxes at all. I just don't think there is. So I think it's 100%. But let's remember that this is also, there's got some similarities here to the coal severance tax fund that existed in this state, which again, more from my part of the state in southern West Virginia. The coal that was mined down there, that severance tax was used statewide to provide benefits to the entire state of West Virginia. So the Eastern Panhandle, where there's never been coal mined, they did get some economic benefit to the coal that was mined down in the place near where I grew up and where I was from. So that was also part of what we looked at here was, and it's because the revenue from these is potentially so large. Again, if it'd be a 1 gigawatt data center, which would be a large data center, that could potentially produce tens of millions of dollars in revenue just from the personal property tax alone, which does exceed the annual county budget of most counties in West Virginia. I don't think it's unfair to say, well, if we treat it sort of like we treat a coal severance tax, that there are so many counties in the state that have issues with our foster care system, with our ambulance services, the roads need fixed in all parts of the state. And so if there's just some apportionment of that so that the whole state benefits from large projects that we've never seen before, I don't personally have a problem with that, with some apportionment. It's got to be fair. It's the same as a data center. Is it responsibly built? Is the apportionment responsible so that it helps? In Kanawha County where I live, my son's an EMT. He did that as a senior in high school. We have real problems with funding our EMT services in Kanawha County. It's a real issue. It is probably is up here as well. It is statewide. So we just want some fair apportionment. We're not trying to take most of it away. That's it. So that's the rationale.
20 seconds, please.
My just follow-up would be, how did it work out for the southern coal fields? I just follow up.
Yeah, that was pretty harsh. Silver Hauling, we are taking July appointments for dumpster rentals. 740-310-4127. Worker falls from a ladder in Mount Marshall County. Here's Green Acres Power Sports. That's a pretty nice side-by-side there. Izzy's Food Truck, 11:30 to 6 a.m. Semi-permanent location beside Connie's Castle, Moundsville, West Virginia, Monday through Friday. Roller Derby, daytime open skate Wednesdays and Thursdays. Closed Monday and Tuesday and Sunday. There's a listing for a house for $500,000, 32 acres ranch home. Yeah, let me get on buying that. Former fire chief arrested. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened on this page within the last 24 hours. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on in Marshall County, West Virginia and surrounding areas. The other page, drone shots that was taken tonight in McMacken. Man, look at that wall. Route 7, beautiful. This is about 1 hour ago at the sunset. I wish he had the video on there. He usually posts a video. Oh, 1 hour ago. Drone video with sound I shot tonight at High River in McMacken. I'll just go ahead and play my own music since copyright stuff.
For every minor underground who never saw the light, for every soldier coming home through another endless night, we honor you with every mile, every engine that we rev, every rocket piercing heaven. This land is what you play. Now scream it! American pride, louder than the mine explosions roar. American pride, muscle cars screaming, rockets heading for the stars. Hills of West Virginia standing strong and true. Coal miners sacrifice to carry it for you. Red, white, and blue forever. Let the whole damn nation sing.
So yeah, there was some drone footage there. That's pretty good drone footage. I like the drone footage. Will there ever be anything done about the Benwood cop in a gold unmarked Charger that sits on each side of the highway, clocking people for a few miles over and pulling them over every time? I see someone pulled over by him every time I go through. It's like buying a toddler a pair of handcuffs and they chase you around telling you to put your hands up every 5 seconds. Well, I mean, West Virginia have entrapment. Under West Virginia State Code, this classification directly impacts certain local city operations, such as police traffic enforcement. Class 4 municipalities face specific restrictions that prevent police officers from using speed radar as the only primary evidence for speeding convictions. You can review local municipal ordinances, agendas, and city updates on the official City of Benwood website or the City of Benwood Facebook page. Interesting. So yeah, who can use the radar? Officers of incorporated municipalities in the classes 1, 2, and 3. The state police, county sheriffs are authorized to use speed measure devices on these highways. If you want to read the rest of this, you can go and pause it. This person's for real. I mean, they cited the fucking code right here. Hibachi Jude, we will be at Bear Heritage by McDonald's in New Martinsville, 11:30 to 5 tomorrow, Wednesday, 6/17. Call ahead 304-780-4748. Drone video with sound shot tonight at Ohio River in McMacken. Ooh, there's the video that I've seen the pictures of. And again, we're gonna go ahead and just play my own music here. So now, just for your information, that's some music that I made. We are pleased to offer homegrown fresh basil and rosemary while supplies last. Opening at 2 p.m. WVU versus North Carolina baseball. We'll be opening at 2 p.m. so everyone in West Virginia Mountaineers so they can battle North Carolina. Grab your crew, wear your gold and blue. Join us tomorrow at 2. Let's go Mountaineer. To all those who rev their bikes, motorcycles, etc. on 5th, when my wild child yells out for you to we appreciate. Makes his day. As posted by Purple Tulip. Empathetic Blueberry says, does anyone know of a CNA class? Thanks in advance. What's with these usernames? They randomly generated? Anyone missing a gray cat? Very sweet. Came right to us. It's got a little pink color and it's gray. Anybody want to buy a MetaQuest 2 used? $100. Looking for kids' tablets for sale for a decent price. Just for anyone brave enough. Hand fishing for catfish is legal in West Virginia from June 15th through August 31st. Just remember that hand fishing is legal from sunrise to sunset only, and that the use of hooks, gaffs, or breathing apparatus is prohibited. Anybody needs scrap metal picked up anywhere within 20 minutes from Moundsville. Volunteer at the Moundsville Library. We're asking any students part of NHS and THS or Leo Club to volunteer on the dates of 6:25 and or 6:30 at 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We would greatly appreciate any help. Are you moving soon? Why look high and low for cardboard boxes when you can use these totes for rental? Interesting. Rent to Relocate LLC. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's pretty nifty. That's what the bins look like. Totes versus cardboard. My problem is I feel like I would probably never unpack these things and just be like forever indebted to renting them. I'm looking for a first car for a teenager, so nothing crazy expensive, but something still reliable in 4,000 to 5,000 miles. I have a 2005 Acura with 173,000 miles. CBS at Grace Church starts Monday, 6/22. All veggies and herbs, 50% off. All ages and genre of music. Wheeling Music Community unites every Thursday at Waterfront Hall, 7 p.m. Sponsored by CA House. Maybe I'll have to get a band together and head my way down there. The Meraki band had to cancel for tonight, but the taco wings are still happening. And good vibes are still rolling in the Silver Rail. Come grab taco wings, cheesy quesadilla, margarita, chips and dip. Hang out with us at the bottom of the hill in Wheeling. The music may have changed, but the flavor and fun definitely haven't. Question, what are they doing on Fostoria? They got the road blocked off. Also, the street over by Northwood health system has been closed for way too long. Why do they start something and then another thing, especially whenever they just block the streets off and leave it set? You know what, let's ask Rock, see what it has to say. They've been working on Fostoria for a few weeks and it seems like a gas line or something. What exactly are they doing on Fostoria?
They're replacing old natural gas lines with new plastic pipe. Columbia Gas and their contractor have been at it in Fostoria for a while now, digging up mains and service lines to homes, which is why it's taking a few weeks and messing with the road. It's all part of their big safety upgrade program across Ohio.
Yeah, but what about the Northwood health systems over on the other side?
Same thing. Columbia Gas is replacing old gas lines over there too. They're swapping out aging cast iron and steel pipes for new plastic ones as part of their statewide safety upgrade program. That's why it's been dragging on for weeks in that whole area.
All right, Undo's Upper Ohio Valley Italian Heritage Festival. The food, fireworks, the music, the pony rides. What's your favorite Undo's Upper Ohio Valley Italian Heritage Festival member? Let us know in the comment. And this person had like verbatim copy and pasted what they said. One person commented and said the ending, so we don't have to hear about it all another year. Jeez, got some new hanging baskets. Yeah, Black Swan Catering, 304-551-5735. Onyx the dog is still missing, so look out for this Boxer. See you on cleaning services. And yeah, I think that's everything that's happened within the last 24 hours on what's going on in Marshall County, West Virginia. And I'm going to do a couple extra news things here. Cabela's I-70 on-ramp closed. Dallas Pike ramp eastbound closed. That's 3 hours ago. Morgantown, West Virginia. Little Mania, July 15th, 2026. So, yeah, some midget fighting here. Here's some more info. The biggest mini wrestling show of all time is coming to your city for one explosive Wednesday, July 15th. 2026. Watchy's pint-sized powerhouse, fearless fan favorite, hit the ring and battle championship glory. This is one-of-a-kind chance to see some of the world's most talented wrestlers bring non-stop action, huge personality, and unforgettable entertainment to the ring. Grab your tickets now. Time is limited, and these events sell out fast. Doors open 90 minutes before showtime. So, yeah, littlemaniamedia.myshopify.com. Heck yeah, what in the world is this? Nah. McDonald's is serving fries fried apple pies again for America's 250th anniversary. I took a jet ski 5 miles offshore to an oil rig to catch this. Oh man, looks like he's struggling. Yeah, someone's looking like he ain't catching nothing. Ooh man, what the hell is that thing? Oh, is that like a giant grouper? Some kind of like tiger stripe grouper? That thing looks cool. Switching Ruby's food was the best thing we did to help manage her weight. Man, look at that dog. Look at that dog. Okay, this is weird. Does this happen to anybody? Does this happen to anyone's cat? We've seen it before while out walking, usually near Washington and 4th Street in Moundsville, West Virginia. Well, tonight while we were out on a walk, came running up to us on 5th and Washington, then followed us home to 7th Street. It's a blue color with a purple bell. Just want to check in case someone's missing it. Jamboree City, June 20th. 20 plus artists and 7 venues in one day. Oh, dang. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It sums it up with the last 24 hours in Ohio Valley. So, it's been TheChad Insites and episode 7. Until next time.